Yeah, they'll be coming up soon. Right here, though, we have CIAB Apex C in lane 2, Apex C in Molotov. The driver is Tianzin Zhu, Hill 1, Robert Petruska, Hill 2, Everin Canuck, Hill 3, Harsha Vakaria, Hill 4, Alan Gallardo, and Hill 5, Evan Shee. And in lane 1, CIAB in Kingfisher, the driver, Tori Sifolkas, Hill 1, Michael Crotty, Hill 2, Leo Nicolsi, Hill 3, Sam Thompson, Hill 4, Alfred Chang, and Hill 5, Ethan Long Chungus Husted.
What?
I just read what they put in front of me.
I'm glad you do it, not me.
Somebody knew what they were doing.
I had a second of pause, but it's a meme. It's fine.
Buggy's on the start line. I'm still questioning how they knew where the start line was, because the start line used to be the end of the gym, and then the other 2 lanes would be offset a couple of feet from there. I don't know how they pull the lines out.
Usually there's older lines that have been painted over,
Right.
and you can still kind of see them.
I'm guessing someone just took a wag at some random Tuesday night, like, that looks pretty good.
See, both Buggies out, Apex is down. CIA still hanging up there.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, ready, set.
All right, so here we are underway with this heat. Again, nice to see the depth in both these independents. CIAB, though, I think, like you say, Andy, will be telling just how deep their program is this year based on their B team.
It's funny because their buggies are so different. It's hard to compare what their B team or A team could do differently because they're just not in the same style of machine.
And a little bit slower Hill 1 than what we've been seeing, closer to like 19, that looked like to me.
Yep.
As they shove there down into the free roll.
Barring something catastrophic, I wouldn't expect to see any kind of passing here, but CIA has also been very consistent in their buggies. There was a year there where they were the contenders to win, and it just feels like they're maybe not that intense right now, but they are consistent. Like, they get through, they don't have troubles. They're committed, they have depth in their team.
Yeah, and they have a wealth of knowledge that they can definitely pull from since they've started building year after year after year. That was something that they started maybe a decade ago. And as you start building more often, you start getting more and more knowledge because every single mechanic has had their hands on a build at some point.
Let's see, not sure if we have Estes on there in the chute. Looked like that was a pretty nice clean turn, though.
A little deep, but it was definitely clean.
Good roll up. Nice pickup by the Hill 3.
That was smooth, like a shaggy dog.
Coming in at 3 to 4, and you can see they've made a good bit of separation between themselves and Apex. Apex up out of the chute. CIAB looking to be in contention with kind of all these other B teams that are stacked with these times around there.
Yep.
And they are just flying.
Yeah, it seems like I don't know if we have any of the splits with the free roll, but I think they had a really good free roll just given where their time is at here, because they didn't look super great coming up to Hill 2.
So normally I'll get my splits from Tom Wood, who is not here at time. And it's funny, we actually were kind of lamenting the fact that there's no other pikes around. We used to do time with the Brotherhood too, to see how other folks were rolling, so I don't have any times with those guys. Ooh.
Let's see, we got a 2:20.10 right there.
It's good for second place.
Yeah, got to put him in
Very good.
second right behind Pika, just barely ahead of Spirit. Apex C chugging along. That's a great paint job.
That's Molotov, I believe.
Molotov. There you go.
I agree.
239.54.